Hi again. For another Game On Sportscast, we'll be talking about the Knicks' disappointing loss to the 76ers. The 76ers didn't have Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, DeAnthony Melton, or Robert Covington. For the Knicks, we didn't have Randall, OG Anunoby, and of course, Mitchell Robinson. I don't think he's ever going to come back. The marquee matchup for the game was Kyle Lowry and Jalen Brunson, since Kyle Lowry is probably one of the last good 76ers that were on the court. 76er that was on the court. On the Jumbotron, it showed that Josh Hart averages 15 points and 10 rebounds a game over the last 5 games. Yay! That's really good. The 76ers lineup was Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre Jr., Cameron Payne, Kyle Lowry, and Mo Bamba. The Knicks lineup was Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Dante DiVincenzo. Knicks and the 76ers came out in a slump. Hart was having a very bad game. Very bad. He kept turning the ball over, missing wide open shots, and it was kind of the same for Brunson, too. At the first timeout, it was only 7-6 with the Knicks winning. That was kind of bad. Both teams were still in a slump after the timeout. The 76ers were missing wide open threes. Their best three-point shooters were missing wide open threes. That was very surprising. And the Knicks kept turning the ball over. At a Knicks timeout, it was 12-10 with the Knicks winning. Still very low scoring. The Knicks and the 76ers could not hit anything. Nick Nurse called a timeout and was furious and was yelling at his players. It was 15-10 with the Knicks winning. The Knicks and the 76ers ended the quarter badly. At the end of the first, it was 15-15 with the game tied. That was really bad. The Knicks had the worst possession almost I've ever seen. We had about 5 offensive rebounds by Josh Hart. He kept getting the rebound, passing it, but we missed all of our second chances. At the Knicks timeout, it was 15-20 with the 76ers winning. It was the same movie over and over again for the Knicks. We would drive to the basket, pass it out, and it was stolen by a defender. Over and over. The 76ers would capitalize on each fast break. At a timeout, it was 20-27 with the 76ers winning. The Knicks and the 76ers finally started going a little bit. We started to learn that we were having more success in the paint. And at a timeout, it was 29-33, so both teams were boosting the score a little bit. But then the Knicks and the Sixers went back and forth a little bit, but kept missing still. At the end of the half, it was 31-37 with the 76ers winning. That was very disappointing. And also, that was the lowest scoring half by the Knicks for any team in the NBA. We were breaking the wrong records. The Knicks came out strong, though. The 76ers had to call a timeout after DiVincenzo's 3. It was 43-44 with the 76ers winning. The Knicks and the Sixers went back and forth until the end of the third, which was 56-63, which means both teams boosted their score a lot by maybe 30 or 35. It's really good. We should have been winning, though, because it's still a really low-scoring game that if Brunson and Hart and all of our players were doing really good, then we probably would have been winning 90-63. But no, we just kept missing.
Oh, no!
The Knicks also shot really bad shots. Alec Burks was getting on my nerve because he just thinks that he's Curry. But he's not. He shoots these weird threes that always miss. But the Knicks also couldn't hit wide open shots. At a timeout, it was 61-67 with the Knicks losing. The Knicks and the Sixers kept missing. But then Kelly Oubre and Tobias Harris one of them got charged with a foul since they threw DiVincenzo to the ground. Then a whole fight broke out. DiVincenzo pulled Kelly Oubre to the floor. Then when Oubre got up, Hartenstein pushed him into the floor. Then a whole entire ball picked up, and the crowd was going nuts. Yay! There was a technical foul to Hartenstein, Oubre, and DiVincenzo, which really didn't help anybody since the 76ers missed the free throw, and then we got the ball back and didn't do anything on that possession. So that fight was really for nothing. Brunson could not get anything going. In the second half, Brunson is always on fire. He just didn't have that same spark today, and it was really bad. 76ers at a timeout were winning 66-75. Josh Hart got 5 points straight in the fourth. Yay! That really helped. But then, when the Knicks were coming down the court, Brunson shoots a really deep three. It's almost an air ball, but it grazes the rim. Then, we steal the ball back. We're coming down the court. We give it to Precious Achiuwa, and for some reason he shoots a corner three, and he airballs it. He's not a three-point shooter. No! But then, we steal the ball again. We're coming down the court. DiVincenzo throws it away. And that was game over. So, the game ended 73-79 with the Knicks losing, but the Knicks still need to improve for the next game because it was a really low-scoring game, and I feel like we should have won that because they only got 79 points, but we only got 73. So that was the final. And check out the other videos on the ALMS podcast.